did staff know about that right at the beginning of the project? Because this is, yeah.
So that's when the tenders came in, yes, that's correct. So that was
Okay.
1.3 million.
Okay.
At that time, there was not considered to be an overrun because my conversations with Kiwi Rail were that their forecast was going to come in at 750,000, significantly less than the 1.1.
Yeah.
So that has changed over time. So at that point, not a cost overrun,
Yeah.
not a forecast cost overrun. So when we're looking at again in that block 2 around the hard stand and roading, there was 48,000 more even above and above that scoping for additional stormwater because the area was so flat, there is no fall, so a whole lot of extra provisioning to occur around that stormwater. One of the savings that occurred during the time was that Downers said, well, we've got all this, the Rhyolite Hill that RJ Lincoln needs to cut away. We can use that as hard stand, as a base for our parcel, basically. So that had significant savings. The large benefit that we got out of that was that not only we got an overall saving out of that, but we ended up with, I think, 10 to 14,000 cubic metres of topsoil that is now stored at the airport effectively for nothing. I had toyed at some stage, well, it's probably $10, $20 a cube, so there's probably $250,000 worth of topsoil that's in the airport. We're to put that back into this project and to create an asset of topsoil at the airport, but concluded it's probably more fiddling with money than anything else, really, to be honest. So that's why it wasn't. So we've got a significant resource that has been a byproduct of this, and that will last us for a number of decades in terms of topsoil. So that was one of the benefits, one of the innovations that came from Downers. The next one we talked about was there was 41,000 where we actually had to put a membrane seal down, and the reason for that is, and I'll talk about Kiwi Rail in a minute, but because of the delays in Kiwi Rail, we got very late in the season for doing the seal, and the advice at that time was that we actually had to put a membrane seal down before we got. And technically, Gordon might want to add to that.
Yeah. So we had to collect the pavement. Pavement was down Rhyolite. We needed to do some protection. It was a huge area. If we didn't do that, it would be much more than 40,000 bills because of the issue that we were coming back.
So there's the delay, so there's 40,000 secured from that, and then there was some other costs around 43,000. So the Kiwi Rail. We had significant issues with Kiwi Rail and their project management, which we've discussed all the way through. Their conversation was that finally got an estimate out of it that was going to be 750,000. So from my perspective, we were in the scope. What transpired after that time was that the invoices ended up being 880,000, and there was they had the nets that we're looking at the top of the spreadsheet, and then 78,000. There was $79,000 of work that Downers had done for out of their contract, which was the base fill underneath where the rail siding is. So that was a swap between the two accounts. And there was a very, very late in the piece, actually pretty well after it had finished, there was a health and safety requirement came from Kiwi Rail saying that that entire area over the rail siding needed to be lit to an extreme level. After a number of discussions, that seemed to still be the case, and we finally came to the conclusion in December of last year that was actually the case, and then we had to do the $100,000 worth of lighting. So that was at the point where we ended up in an overrun situation.
Right.
Just trying to complete this around the contingency with the just normal contingency things, and that's why you have contingency. So project management from 65,000 was probably well and truly over where we had initially thought. We had initially thought 25,000. So, and it's again another learning that came out of it. So. So 156,000 over for forecast in terms of the project. The funding, the aspect to it was we had expected, if we look into the funding year, we had expected to get $240,000 out of NZTA in terms of road subsidy, and that had been promised, would be put this way, and there was a significant correspondence over a number of years, over a number of months between the mayor and